And on the hill for Boston, and a first pitch swinging and a high drive to left field. J.D. Davis sends it down the line. It is fair. It is gone. It's a walk-off home run for J.D. Davis. And the Giants win it 3-2.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball Channel. And today, the San Francisco Giants walk off the Red Sox. It was all part of the plan as Camilo Doval blows the save in the top of the ninth, gives up 2 runs on the Justin Turner hit. But it was all part of the plan so JD can come up in the bottom half and on the first pitch, end the game. No extra innings needed today. Sean Manaea looked great. The offense is still a big concern. There is no way I can put no lipstick on that pig, but at least the Giants are able to get the W today in dramatic fashion with the walk-off bomb from J.D. Davis. And I want to thank everyone for jumping in here today. We're going to play that clip again here in a little bit after we break this one down. Rebel 4444. What's going on? Giants win on the national broadcast. Luciano should be leadoff hitter from now on, or second behind Wade Jr. Brady Domina is here. Austin Homer Logan is here. Hoodie, Wolfison, LDO. We got Jim Thurlkill, Robert Rothberg, Tommy Ugsley, PK Man. What's going on, PK Man? Come on, man. Giants take the win today. We got a 55 Giants fan 22. What's going on? Thank you for being here today, everyone. And the Giants, again, very, very typical game as of late as far as the offense just have not been able to get things going offensively. A lot of struggles. The umpire today sucked. If the Giants lost today, I was going to come in here in an epic rant. The umpire sucked today. Giants had an opportunity at one point with the bases loaded, had like a 2-0 count, looking good, looked like might walk in a run, and the umpire called the next 2 strikes, which were they were nowhere close to the strike zone, and then rung the guy up on the third pitch. Several bad calls today on both sides, but really, really terrible umpiring. What's new there? But it's okay. Don't have to be too pissed off now because the Giants did end up getting the W today. 3-2 the final score. Again, great job, great performance today by Sean Manaea. 4 2/3 innings, no runs, 2 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. We needed it. Ryan Walker with the open 2.2 innings per day for Ryan Walker. Just gave up 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. That was all key. Tyler Rogers kept it at a 0, but like I said, Camilo Doval didn't quite have his best stuff. I mean, his stuff was still nasty, but he with the walk and then giving up the hit just blew the save today, but he does get the win because of the walk-off homer by J.D. Davis. Overall, the Giants today 1 for 13 with runners in scoring position, and they leave 12 on base. So this should have been a blowout win based on the pitching and based on the fact that the Giants got 11 hits in 33 at-bats. How do you get 11 hits in 33 at-bats and only score 3 runs? Giants find a way, but thankfully, the pitching today got the win. The pitching got the win. What's up, Salvation Army Rancho Cordova Core? Great win, but tough to watch the offense. Couldn't have said it any better myself. That's the problem. The offense is bad today. Rumor has it those 12 men are still stranded. Sure is nice to win like that, but was not necessary. 12 men left, embarrassing. And, can't blame it all on the umpires. I think the umpires kind of sucked today. Certainly the home plate umpires sucked. There was also what happened in the stands earlier? Like there was a foul ball. I think that Wilmer Flores threw a ball into the crowd and a Red Sox fan threw it back. And then Wilmer was like, what the hell? And then they kicked the guy out of the ballpark because you can't throw a ball back on the field. Why did he throw the ball back on the field? That was weird. It's out of here. We're going home. That's exactly what I didn't hear. I don't think I did hear the broadcast. I did listen to both the TV and the radio broadcast of that home run, but did not hear the Dwayne Kuiper version because I don't think that they were able to call the game because it's a national broadcast today, but that's exactly what he would have said. That's exactly what he would have said. We owe that closer about 70 more after those years with the Dodgers. Eric, Jim Thurlkill, Eric, what's going on? Hoodie, what's going on? Jenny Vega is here. Eric, favorite umpires called the game today. Bad. They were bad. I forgot his name, Junior, whatever. What the freak is his name? Where's the umpires? Down here somewhere. Junior Valentine. Manny Gonzalez at first, terrible. Adrian Johnson at second. Quinn Wolcott at third. I mean, I'm not familiar with. If I'm not familiar with an umpire, it's probably a good sign. It probably means they're not so bad. But Junior Valentine is terrible. He's terrible. I need to rank these guys at some point, or at least the 10 worst. The 10 worst. Do you think that video will get views? The 10 worst. And I don't have any remorse. Like, I don't like to make negative videos and talk crap about, but umpires, no remorse. Because if you stink, you shouldn't be in the big leagues. But yeah, very close game today. A frustrating game for most of the night as the Giants pitching just continued to do everything they can to give the Giants offense a chance to get something done. And the offense, we got hits. We got base runners. We loaded the bases. Runners at first and second, no outs. Runners at first and third, no outs. All kinds of situations, and just couldn't get the big hit, at least not until the ninth inning when we got that big hit. But it was not with anyone on base. It was just a flat home run off the foul pole by the great J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis has been fantastic this season. Shout out to him. But just to recap this game, Wilmer Flores, of course, had 3 hits today. He did get an out on his fourth at bat with the opportunity, but I'm not going to be too mad at him. He's hitting around 300 on the season. He had a double in the first inning to get the Giants on the board 1-0. But that was it. No more runs until the 6th inning when Austin Slater grounded out and grounded over to second base. And a play that I think briefly the second baseman Arroyo, former Giant, thought about coming home, but decided better of it because there's no way he was going to get Luciano. So Luciano scored there, 2-0 Giants. Then in the top of the ninth, Justin Turner with that base hit to tie it up. But J.D. Davis, if you missed it, if you're just jumping in, here it is, J.D. Davis, first pitch, bottom of the ninth.
And on the hill for Boston, and a first pitch swinging and a high drive to left field. J.D. Davis sends it down the line. It is fair. It is gone. It's a walk-off home run for J.D. Davis. And the Giants win it 3-2.
Very, very nice to get this win today. Bases were going to be screwed. Yeah, the umps was just really bad today. I thought the Giants had a hit at one point, but I think it was foul. It hit the umpire down the first base line, and I thought that the umpire had like interfered with it and then called it foul. But it turned out on replay, it looked like I think it probably was foul. But yeah, the umpires today really bad. And had the Giants lost today, it would have been a 30-minute rant on the umpires for the post game. Oh, that'll get views, says Wolfison. I'm going to hold you to that, Wolfison. 10 worst umpires in Major League Baseball. Angel Hernandez, I hear, is coming back. But I already know who would be number one. Some of y'all might know who would be number one on my list of the worst umpires in Major League Baseball, and none of them should be in Major League Baseball. That's why I don't have any problem. I would never make a list like the 10 worst players, because if you're on that list, you're not going to be around long. If I put you on the list of the worst 10 players in Major League Baseball, that means you're a fringe AAA. You're not that good, and you're probably not going to be around much longer. The umpires, they just stay. They just stick around. Like, they have their union. You can't fire them. You can't demote them. They're just here forever. You can threaten to start a civil war with an AK-47, which has happened, and you don't get fired. It's just not exciting when we have men on base. It's not even threatening to the other teams. It's just saying it's so embarrassing. Giants are, I don't know, maybe 3 for their last 30 with runners in scoring position. It is bad. They have the worst batting average in baseball in the last month, and it's been a terrible, terrible month of July. We need to get out of July so we can get this freaking team rolling again offensively. Rob Drake is number one. Rob Drake is number one on my list. Spoiler alert, if it gets a lot of views, then most people will not be spoiled, except for the 69 people in this chat room right now. I would have Rob Drake at number 1. I'm working on another video right now on MLB managers, ranking the greatest MLB managers of all time. And spoiler alert, Bruce Bochy makes the list. But let's check out Jenny Vega. The ump just got a call from MLB. They are super mad at him. Well, they dang well should be give him a call. You can't argue balls and strikes with an umpire. You can, you'll just get tossed. You can argue, you'll just get tossed. Like personally, I don't know how these players are to take it. Like, you know, I don't know how you take it. Like, it's just so bad. Sable, Schmidt, Wisely, Bart, Yaz, Matos, Stripling, Disco, Junis, Wood are all expendable. Let me check out that list again. Yaz, huh? Yaz, Matos. Sable is expendable, but I'm really happy to have him as a Rule 5 pick, and I'd hate to see him go because if we hang on to him for the rest of the year, we can then stash him in AAA if we have to. Well, maybe we wouldn't want to. I'm just saying you have that option after this year to send Sable to AAA. We got him basically for free. I mean, he's a Rule 5 guy. And Casey Schmidt, I still kind of think the jury's out. I think we need to give him a little more time to get going. He had such a great start to his career. Wisely, obviously, is expendable, but you're not going to get a whole lot for him, so I'd rather just hang on to him. Bart is someone who might be able to turn the needle on a trade deal. Stripling, of course, is expendable. I don't even like that deal at this point. I'd love to unload that contract. Disco, Junis, Wood. That's a lot of starters, so we do need to have back into the rotation, a 4th and 5th guy to go to if we need to. There has been a trade. Breaking news. Breaking freaking news. It was not too much breaking, but there has been a trade, and it is Max Scherzer, right? Max Scherzer is heading to Texas. He's heading to the Lone Star State. We have some breaking news right here on Humm Baby Baseball. Thank you guys for jumping in. Jeff Passan has tweeted it out. Right-handed pitcher by the name of Max Scherzer has been traded from the New York Mets to the Texas Rangers. Source familiar with the situation tell ESPN the deal is done. So the trades are already going down, and this is, I believe, for now I forget. I think it's Acuna's brother. Forgot his name off the top of my head, but a very young prospect, and there could be some other names involved in the deal as well. But the Texas Rangers, Max Scherzer, obviously he's going to be joining a already very good rotation and a very good team led by the great Bruce Bochy. So very nice deal right there for the Rangers. They are going for it, and they're making the move. So the trades have already begun. We'll be starting the trade deadline special here as soon as freaking possible. Manaya, great game today for Manaya. Number 1 vote for robo-ump. I'm ambivalent about auto umps. Would be fine with allowing a few challenges. Bongo Shaftesbury 1. If the technology is up to snuff, I'm all about it. I am just sick of it. Look, we put, if we're going to do replay, why are we going to do replay on the one thing that the umpires get wrong more than anything? We do replay on safe or out at first. We're doing replay on fair or foul. We're doing replay on if it's over the fence. Or we're doing replay. You replay everything, but you can't replay the thing that the umpires get wrong more than anything, and it's not close. It's not close. What do the umpires blow? What call do they blow more than any call? Balls and strikes, which stands to reason because there's more balls and strikes called in a game than anything else. Not to mention umpires feel like they have wiggle room for some. They feel like they can call a ball a strike. They know damn well it's a ball. If it's 4 inches, 5 inches off the plate, they know it's a ball. And they call it a strike anyway, which means they're not doing their job intentionally, which means they're terrible. They should be fired. Alternatively, if they didn't know, that means they're freaking blind and terrible at their job and they should be fired. I'm not saying you can't ever miss a call. Of course, there's going to be borderline calls that are right on the corner. There's going to be tough calls. But by and large, like they miss so many calls. We saw it today. And I don't want to hear about all the framing stuff. Let me ask you, do umpires not know that catchers frame the ball? Do umpires not know when a catcher catches over, he goes like this? Are they that dumb I mean, are you kidding me? It doesn't fool me. Yeah, you can see where the ball was caught and then where the catcher moves the glove to. What is that framing crap? I mean, yeah, I get trying to catch the ball and trying to catch the ball, make it, keep it close to the strike zone. But I see catchers catching like 4 inches, 5 inches off the plate, and then they just snap the glove back, and the umpire, strike! Really? LDO, AM Echo Sky would have argued with Flores, base loaded bot. I would have went off. I would have freaking lost it. Subscribe today, everyone. Yep, Sable should be kept. I'd prefer to keep Sable. Bart is expandable. He is expandable if he eats too much, and expendable as well. But Salvation Army Rancho Cordova, you are absolutely right. I walked to the fridge to grab a cold one for extra innings, return to a Sid, game over. Oh, hey, 559er. I thought I was good. I was here ready to go. What the freak? I got my lighting is kind of rigged up for now because I'm kind of working on the setup. So kicked the light away. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, like I was ready. I was ready to go, and then all of a sudden went to the bottom of the night. That kind of turned down. I turned off the lights. I went into the other room. I sat back. Oh cow. Came over. Oh crap! Got back up and ran back over here. Matos is not expendable. Need his outfield defense. Jenny Vega is here. Zendava. But yeah, I absolutely no, I've not rewatched. I haven't had a chance to rewatch that yet. I apologize about that. Very busy, but that will be happening here. Give me time. Give me time. Rant away, brother Adam C. Rant away. We're gonna be ranting. Okay, the umpires are terrible. I don't care. The announcers talk about these are the best. They're not the best. By definition, they're not the best because they can't be demoted and they can't be fired. By definition, you don't have the best. Players are the best in the world because teams want to get the best. And when they promote them and they don't perform, guess what happens? They send their ass to the minor leagues or they release them. Why did we demote Wisely today? Because he hasn't played that well, and Crawford is healthy again. We could have sent down Flores. That would have been dumb because he's freaking awesome. What's that Jim Carrey meme? What do you mean? What do you mean meme? The Jim Carrey meme that I play? You don't know what movie that's from? Is that what you're asking me? Bart doesn't need to be traded. Bailey needs proving adjust to the league, adjusting him, proving it. Well, I'm really impressed. You got to admit that Bailey's got a freaking arm, and he made a critical throw today to kill that rally for the Red Sox before they had a chance to take the lead. And he has been just throwing out runners left and right. It seems like every time anyone tries to run on him, he just nails them. So I love what I've seen defensively, and his arm behind home plate seems to be handling the pitchers well. He did have a tough game offensively today, over 4, but he's hitting 258. And I mean, he's got 30 freaking RBIs this year, and he hadn't even been up all year. He's got 30 RBIs, 5 home runs, 258 average, 291 OPS. I mean, even on base percentage, 710 OPS, and he doesn't strike out as much as Bart. And I'm more impressed with Pat. You got to say, I mean, Patrick Bailey's. I'm more impressed with his because this is his first taste of the big leagues. Kind of like Joey Bart in 2020 was Joey Bart's first taste of the big leagues. And Joey Bart was okay, but then in 2021, he was terrible first half, came back okay, and now he's not even here. He's in AAA. So I gotta say, I'm more impressed with Patrick Bailey. I know you're big on Bart and everything, but I'm more impressed with Patrick Bailey. Wisely and VR are the same player. Same dude. Oh man. Bailey hasn't played 3 months yet. League is adjusting him, needs to prove he can adjust and still hit MLB. I like him a lot. I wanted to see him just saying facts. No, I know the movie. I've seen it before. I just forgot what he says. He says, I don't know which one you're talking about. I think I only play one Jim Carrey meme. He says, like, I forgot what he says too. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? The Squirrel Master won't be able to protect you forever. JD MVP. JD Davis has been. Think about that trade right there. That trade got us the win today with the Mets. I'd like to make another trade with the Mets if they're willing, because we can just pretty much take whoever we want and give them whoever we want and get it done. The Mets are you know who we got to trade with? Also the Rockies. Rockies will pretty much give you anything for anybody. There are certain teams that I'm excited to trade with because they're not the best at at getting the best talent for their players. But yeah, JD Davis, 2 hits today. He's hitting 262. He's been phenomenal. We traded JD Davis for Darren Ruff and then got Ruff back and DFA'd him, plus a couple of prospects who are still in the Giants system right now. So that's just nuts. I'm looking forward to the trade deadline. It's coming up, right? We're going to be live. When is it going to be? Is it going to be on the 1st? Is it going to be on Tuesday? On Tuesday is the trade deadline, or is it Monday? Is it Monday coming up to Tuesday? I don't even know. I should be totally prepped for this, and I'm not. I go live every year. It's the 1st, right? When is the actual trade deadline? August 1st. So actually on August 1st, like a certain time, right? So we'll be live, I guess, August 1st. I got to research that. Cubs are playing good baseball right now. I was thinking of trade with the Cubs, but they're on a 6-game winning streak, and they are 4 out of the wild card. And I don't know if Cody Bellinger or Marcus Stroman are actually going to be available after all. So anybody who's excited about that, which I wasn't too excited about Bellinger, I wouldn't mind Stroman, depending on who we have to give up. But yeah, Disco should be DFA'd. Tuesday's the trade deadline. No wonder why Michael Roeder, I lost that comment, and IDO would always argue about Bailey and Bart. Yeah, I mean, hey, we can argue all day over it. I'm a huge. I was stoked about Bart when we drafted him, and he just crushed it every year in the minor leagues. It just tells you that you never know. You never know who's going to work out, no matter how good they play through the minor leagues. They could have shown up. Mike Trout could have shown up in the big leagues and struggled. He didn't, obviously, but it can happen. You never know. But right now, the Giants win it by the score of 2-3. Just check out the box score today. Again, the Giants hit today. They just couldn't score. We just can't hit with runners in scoring position. Flores, 3 hits. Davis, 2 hits, including the walk-off. Matos had a hit. Conforto had a couple of big hits today. A nice double, if I recall today. Luciano had 2 hits. Luciano's hitting 333 in his young big league career. Like what I'm seeing from Marco Luciano, been following him through his entire minor league career. Obviously, Schmidt had a tough day today, and Yaz went over 1 with 2 walks today. And the Giants couldn't get how many strikeouts today? 8 strikeouts for the Giants and 9 for the Red Sox. Last night I did a random look. I'll do it again today. Random date. Let's go with random, totally random in Major League Baseball history, and see how many guys used to strike out in the 50s and 60s. Let's go with June 6th. 1959 SF Giants box. Just totally made that up. Oh, the Giants kicked ass that day, 13-3. Let me know if you guys remember this game. Highly doubt it. But anyway, the Giants struck out. Oh, okay. That particular day, they had a tough day. They struck out 7 times. Still less than today. And that was probably a horrific day for them. Who did they face that day? Oh, probably faced a good pitcher. Oh, no, they're not really. Bob Perky. They faced little Bob Perky. Sam Jones for the Giants, some blast from the past. Okay, so this was a bad example, 7 strikeouts. But still, lately the Giants are striking out like 9, 10, 11, 12 times per game. So, Jim Thorokill, Eric, what would you give up for Snell and Soto in a package deal? Snell and Soto. First of all, Snell's looked good this year. Let me look at his stats, though. I mean, we saw him briefly. And he looked really good. And I think he's having a solid season. I think he got snubbed for the All-Star team, but 2.61 ERA, 7-8 record. The record's not good, but that doesn't mean nothing. He's walked a lot, though. He walked 64. I'm not happy about this walk rate. 147 strikeouts. His strikeout rate is great. And, of course, Soto is Soto. I don't think I need to look at Soto's stats. I mean, I know Snell has some kind of goes into funks at times in his career. But for Snell and Soto, I think I would give up certainly a package deal of like 4 prospects, maybe 1 top 10 prospect, 3 other prospects, something of that nature. I wouldn't want to give up too much. I'm pretty stingy when it comes to giving up prospects, but I understand if you're trying to win a World Series, you're trying to win a World Series. Yeah, that home plate umpire, he may just be a Red Sox fan. It wouldn't surprise me. What's his name again? Junior, I keep forgetting. Junior Valentine. I don't know if you can look up where they're from. I don't know if that information is available. I would be curious to know where some of these guys are from. I don't think he's literally a Red Sox fan, but he's just a terrible umpire. Absolutely terrible. He's based on today's performance, and he's been bad in the past. Today was bad. Everything's just a strike, you know. And the thing is, it's like sometimes the pitchers will get into a funk. They'll throw like 6 straight balls, and then the umpire feels like he's got to help him out. You don't need to help the pitchers out. The pitcher has all the advantage. The pitcher already has the advantage over the hitter, because if your hitter is hitting, as everyone knows, 30% of the time they get a hit, they're a great hitter. More than likely, you're going to get out. Trying to hit these balls, we don't know how fast they're coming in. They're coming in sliders, change-ups, 99-mile-an-hour heat with movement. You know how hard it is to hit? They don't need any extra help, umpires. If anything, you should help the hitters out. Call some strikes balls for once. Jesus Christmas. Big Sexy retired. I was thinking he's the perfect pickup for Bartolo Colon. Yeah, he finally got it. I don't think he wanted to retire. I think he finally couldn't come back anymore. I think finally nobody wanted him. Is he actually technically retired? Sometimes I look up these old players and it says they're a free agent. That former professional baseball pitcher. So I think he's actually no longer available, but he's 50 years old. Julio Franco. I guess he is officially retired. Okay, he just now. Oh, so it's breaking news. So Bartolo Colon is officially retiring. Wow. Because every time I would look up, he would still be available. Okay, officially retiring as a member of the Mets on September 17th. He's 50-year-old. Is he actually going to pitch for the Mets, or is it just a commemorative event? I'm sure. I don't think he's actually going to pitch for him. Interesting he chose the Mets, because Bartolo Colon, he's actually had, I think he's a borderline, and it sounds crazy to say, I think that he's, his career, I think he should get Hall of Fame consideration. I don't think he I don't think he did. I think he was on the ballot, maybe. I don't remember. I think he fell off the ballot. But look at this longevity right here. Freaking, you have 247 wins, so was pushing 300 wins, fell a little short. He's got a Cy Young Award, so he's got that on his resume, and he's really 2,535 strikeouts. He's really built some numbers here, so I wouldn't be opposed to him getting in. I'm not sure if I'd vote for him or not. I'd have to think about it. I think he's borderline. We should trade Ramos. Adam C., 21 years, crazy. I think longevity counts for something when you also have your Cy Young Award. Why are you going to say, I'm not going to play that song for Michael Roeder? Why are you always telling me Michael Roeder? Subscribers come and go, Logan M. They come and go. Sometimes they leave mad. Sometimes they just leave. You know, they come and they go. They come and they go. I'm not going to play that, but I will play Bye Bye Baby. If you're new, let me know and hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I bet there's some people here who are brand new, never seen my channel before, never knew I did post-game shows. We do post-games after every single Giants game. Giants talk, MLB talk. We have documentaries here, all kinds of stuff. Some of them you may have already watched, didn't even know you're watching the Humm Baby Baseball channel, because some of those have just done very, very well. Try to put out one a week, and post-game shows, All-Star game, and not so much All-Star game talk, because I don't really care about the All-Star game, but we do Hall of Fame talk and all that. Eric, because Roeder had been here for a long time, and it was a proper guy. He didn't give me a proper goodbye. He just said, F you, I'm out. More or less, he said, dude, I'm out, and didn't email me, didn't talk to me. He just left because he was mad because I gave another guy a moderator that he didn't like. And he said, because I gave a troublemaker a moderator. So I don't, if you wanted a proper goodbye, should have said, yeah, Barry Zito will make appearances for the Savannah Bananas. I saw that when they played in Nashville, that he was in the game. That was awesome. And we do music as well right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. So hit that subscribe button. playing? Is he playing with the bananas? He feels like a banana, like a Savannah banana. He fit right well with that team. When the Giants come to town, it's bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter, light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KBR. You'll see exactly who we are. The San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, baby. San Francisco Giants. Candace Bob, what's going on? Bye, baby. There you have it. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. LDO, Adam C. I never had a problem with either of y'all, LDO or Michael Roeder. I thought y'all both were awesome, and in individuals, I never had a problem. Just y'all just clashed often, and yeah, so definitely wasn't happy about it. Definitely wasn't happy about it. I wish he'd come back. But he said he's out, and I think he's probably out. Thank you, Daniel. I do appreciate that. I'm not sure how it's coming through on the. Not sure how it's coming through on the mic. Logan M. What's up with this? I'll play you that song. You could take it however you want to take it. I'll play you that song. I'm not necessarily going to play a goodbye song for somebody because, he may be back, and I really don't understand why you want me to play a goodbye song for Michael Roeder, because Michael Roeder's not, he's still with us. He's not passed away. So he could be back, and I hope he does come back at some point. And I'm going to try to reach out, but it's a little surprising how he left like that. He just left. He decided to leave, and it's his choice. But since you sent a $4.99, I'll play you the song. Remember days of skipping school, racing cars and being cool with a six-pack and the radio. Didn't need no place to go. Remember at the prom that night, you and me, we had a fight, but the band that played our favorite song, and I held you in my arms so strong, danced so close, we danced so slow, and I swore never to let you go together forever. Never say goodbye, never say goodbye. You and me and my old friends, hoping it would never end. Say goodbye, never say goodbye. Holding on, we've got to try. Holding on and never say goodbye. There it is. Thank you for the request. I appreciate that $4.99. Phone's going off. Who's calling me? Who's texting me? What's going on right now? What is going on right now? Arenado staying in St. Louis. Breaking news. Arenado ain't going nowhere. Breaking news. Could have told you all that, but that's the breaking news. So I guess they've announced it officially. The Cardinals have announced it officially. Like when I seen Luciano. See you guys tomorrow for the next one. I think I have earlier game again. And we can sit $4.99 all day. We just sit here. What the heck? What? Why did my phone? I didn't mean. I don't know why my stream just. Popped on my phone for some reason. All right. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Zendava, Hoodie, LDO, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Supposed to be a Giants post game, so I don't want to do too many songs, but $4.99, I mean, can't tell, not too much here. Trying to figure out. Sayonara. How does this one go? Auf Wiedersehen, farewell. I do a night good diamond. There's grass on you can't sell. Let's call it burning bridges. It's a sing along as well. Ciao, I do good night, good night. Play it for your friends in hell. Shut the lights off, turn the page. Stories I could write. I've seen a million faces, and I've lived a couple of lives. Here's a history for all to see. The smiles and the stars, riding in the falling. The chapter shooting stars must sound good from where you are. Sayonara, adios, auf Wiedersehen, farewell. I do good night, one last song you can't sell. Let's call it burning bridges. It's a sing along as well. Ciao and do good night, play it for your friends in hell. There it is, the request. Thank you so much, Logan, and for that. Kevin Wilson, I do appreciate it. Logan, Jenny Vega, missing Michael Roeder. Gotta have a better second than Wisely. Well, Wisely is in the minors now. Wisely's been sent down. Thank you all. Have a pleasant evening. Bellinger's available. Cubs are playing well, though. I'm thinking they may not trade him after all. You know. Thank you for the stream tonight, Dulce Maris. I do appreciate you guys. Whew. I was crazy. One more time.
And on the hill for Boston, and a first pitch swinging and a high drive to left field. J.D. Davis sends it down the line. It is fair. It is gone. It's a walk-off home run for J.D. Davis. And the Giants win it 3-2.
Bomb right there. J.D. Davis taking care of business. Walk off. The Giants take the W today. Final score once again, 3-2. Doval with the win. Jansen with the loss. We'll be back tomorrow. Who is pitching? What's the matchup for tomorrow? What's the matchup? Do we even know? Is it TDB? To be determined TBD tomorrow? Come on, and where's the arrow? This website, dude. There it is. MLB's website, man. You got to wait for this arrow to come up. I click it, nothing happens. You wait, it scrolls over. Sometimes it passes the game you're looking for. Got to click it again. Then it jumps. Then it freaking jumps, and I click a dang link I didn't want to click. July 30th, right here. Giants. Okay, 3:00 Eastern. Free game. No, that's not the Giants. What am I looking at? What am I dumb? That's the A's and Rockies. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm losing it here. Don't tell me I got to do all that over again. I got to do all that over again. I'm about to say, forget it. Somebody just tell me who's pitching tomorrow. You got to be freaking kidding me. Here go the website again. We wait for the arrow. You click it. Click it again. Hopefully it doesn't jump, and you click the link. There's the jump. There's the jump to SeatGeek. Click it again. July 30th. Now here it is. Okay, so it's a 1:00 game tomorrow. Holy Moses. Jackson Brown Saturday. Red Sox, Tristan Cassis looks like Jimmy Fallon a little bit. Adam C., get it together. What do you guys think of Jimmy Fallon? Not a huge fan. Bernardino against Alexander. We have an opener, Scott Alexander, but he's been good this year. We'll be taking on Bernardino tomorrow. Very good left-handed pitcher, so the right-handed bats need to show up tomorrow. Let's freaking go. Patrick Bailey, switch hitter, right? So we got some right-handed bats up in there tomorrow, and Luciano should play, and we have no experience against this dude. Somehow Slater has one at-bat against him. I don't know how the freak that happened, but at some point Slater got one at-bat against him. How did Slater get a one at-bat and nobody else has any experience against him? Because Slater's only been on the Giants, so I don't know how that works. But it must have been a long, maybe it was like 20, maybe long. I don't know, because Bernie hadn't been around that long. Has he? I don't know how that happened. He was drafted in 2014, but interesting. You guys have a pleasant evening. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. Ay, 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 ay.
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford
Shows it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got no chance of ever making my goal. I lost my one soul. I'm gonna